Hello, travelers. Yes, this might be the Movie Man channel. Yes, I probably haven't played all the games this year, but I do play new games when they come out if I really want to. And I'm still ongoing playing some of these, and some of these I haven't even heard of, but we're doing fun little off-the-cuff videos today. So, here we are with the Video Game Awards nominees. We're gonna start voting. Yeah, because it's only in a few days, right? So, and I do stream for those of you that don't know. I know most people are here for my reaction content and my analysis and breakdown of like TV shows, movie reviews, etc. But I do, video game playthroughs, the VODs from my streams. I poured over here to YouTube, as well as book read throughs and frankly any content that I make. All right, game of the year. Oh boy, oh boy. Here's the thing. So I feel bad about these types of things too, because like I feel like I can't properly vote because I'm holding off on Elden Ring to play that until next year. Though I am of the mindset that I don't think DLC should really get Game of the Year. Like the game already got its accolades, right? DLC is great and can receive accolades, but I mean it's additional content for a game that already exists that's already been voted for. I've seen some streams and gameplay from Final Fantasy. I've seen some gameplay from both Metaphor and Final Fantasy, and I'm sure that they're both fantastic in their own right. But personally, they just don't scratch the itch in my brain for me. So, and then Balatro, like I've heard about Balatro. Like, show me gameplay. Like, what does Balatro gameplay look like? I'm curious. Why Balatro is so awesome. A poker roguelike we can't put down. So it's a roguelike poker game. I'm sure it's great, a deck-building roguelite where you must play poker hands and earn chips to defeat enemy blinds. I'm not a big card poker game guy. I think the last card game that looked interesting to me that I liked the gameplay for was Inscription. I'm sure Astrobot is a fantastic game. I'm still playing Black Myth Wukong, so I'm very biased, but out of all of these, I would have to go with Wukong, personally. I doubt there's too many people out here that are voting that actually have played all the games, by the way. Next category. Yeah. Why is this running so slowly? I'm like hard lined into gigabit internet speeds. Next category, please. Okay. Best game direction. Literally all the same games again. Part of me wants to vote for Wukong, but this is the part where I guess I'll be a bit hypocritical and I'll give direction to Shadow of the Erdtree. I mean, I've heard great things, and for the people that are FromSoft fans, I want to throw them a bone, so at the very least I can throw that their way. Error, huh? What? Well, this is going great. Sure, next category. I'm not even allowed to vote, am I? Is that right? Is it flooded? Like, I don't understand. I can't even load it at all now. That's cute. I mean, no one, it was already running like piss. It was like going super slow. This is the video now, I suppose. Sure. Remember to check out and support me at patreon.com/movieman101. Am I just permanently locked out of the website? Let's see if it loads. I mean, if it doesn't load, it doesn't load. This will be a fun, short little video. Oh my god. All right, vote now. Right? As the frame. Ironic how the Gaming Awards website has massive frame drops. 3 days until... Literally can't even vote. I can load the main page, but I can't vote. Are there just too many people voting right now? Should I have voted earlier? Oh boy. Can I get the nominees at least? Okay. So we know there's going to be... Oh, I can see what I voted for so far. Wait, it didn't take my Game of the Year vote? Oh my god. So there's going to be Game of the Year, Best Game Direction, Narrative, Art Direction, Score and Music, Audio Design, Performance, Innovation and Accessibility, Games for Impact, Best Ongoing, Community Support, Independent, Best Debut Indie Game, Mobile Game VR, Best Action, Action Adventure, RPG, Fighting, Family, Sim and Strategy, Sports Racing, Multiplayer, Adaptation, Anticipated, Creator of the Year, Best Esports, Esports Athlete, and Esports Team. And then there's the Player's Choice. Round 1, wait. Even Player's Choice? Player's Voice? So does it even... So these votes aren't even going to matter. I'm sure there's already a committee or judges that are going to vote. And then Because is it people's choice, or then it shows what the people's choice is? Let's try it again.
One eternity later.
Like, if I can't vote, then fine, I suppose. I wonder if mobile's any different. Game, oh god, here we go. Yeah, game of the year, Wukong. Votes cast, 2. You sure about that? Okay, cool. Next category. Okay, best narrative. Fantasy like a dragon, metaphor. I wanted to play Hellblade 2 a lot. I mean, best narrative, and just in terms of, like, I did play Silent Hill 2 with my gal pal. I mean, yes, it is it is the same story from the OG Silent Hill 2 game, but I'm very fond of its narrative. Like, anytime that I try to get into a narrative for, like, Final Fantasy or Kingdom Hearts, just can't quite get there. Very biased, but voting Silent Hill 2. But then again, like, anytime you vote or critique anything, you're going to be inherently biased. So, best art direction? Wukong is beautiful and all. And I am interested. I did want to play this Neva game here, but I'll tell you what, Elden Ring, anytime that I see any concept art for this, it's like a masterpiece painting, basically. So, I would be remiss if I didn't vote. Score and music. I gotta give it to Final Fantasy. Like, I mean, like, whenever I hear, the music, it seems to be one of the selling points of the game. And Silent Hill 2 has some, like, has an iconic score of sorts, but I will say, even though I don't love the game, the music is definitely, I mean, there's a very, very large and expansive and involved soundtrack for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I'm surprised it's all working right now. Best audio design? Silent Hill 2, hands down. The audio design in that game is, like, it's purposefully designed to include so much. Like, it's very layered, very good Foley work. The background audio, from the biggest moments to the smallest moments. Silent Hill 2, I think, earns the win on that one. They really went all in for their sound design. Best performance, man, I've played all the Life is Strange games except for Double Exposure. Star Wars Outlaws is kind of a joke of a game. I'm sure she was fine. Look, here's the thing. I've seen Luke Roberts as James Sunderland in Silent Hill 2, and he does a great job. But just from what I know of Senua from the first game, and what I've seen of the second game, I mean, she goes like full sicko mode. I gotta give it to Melina over here, personally. But they're all great. That's why they're all nominated. Oh no, take your time. Innovation and accessibility? It's gonna be more of a guess if I had to. Something tells me that Dragon Age probably has the most accessibility. Just in terms of what company would really give a shit about trying to... I mean, granted, it's EA, but it's also BioWare. So, am I voting for some of these in an arbitrary manner? You can bet your dingus. Games for Impact. So, out of all of these, again, I've only seen one. I've seen Indica played all the way through. Man, I do really want to play Neva. Close to the Distance. I really want to play Neva, Hellblade 2, and Double Exposure. Indica is it's a game that's not going to be super well received, and it's designed in such a unique way where it has so much to say through its gameplay and mechanics and all that. The pro-social meaning or message. I gotta go Indica. I love the message behind Indica, or the message is, rather. It's one of those things where it's like you had to have been there and you got to be open to the experience. Best ongoing. I know they had a bit of a slip up, but it was only because of Sony. I'm gonna have to go Helldivers 2. I had my phase this year. I think the community support's been great for Helldivers 2. They're really trying. They're still trying. And Fortnite is what it is. You can't deny Fortnite, right? Best community support? Man, I've been so biased against No Man's Sky for all these years, but hearing what I've heard, and they've like really... No, Baldur's Gate. I remember they distinctly made patches and updated the software and how the game played based on what people's feedback was. Baldur's Gate. Larian Studios. They really, 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 really give a shit. Although I haven't played the game yet, I plan on playing the game, but will the website finally crap out on us? Vote placed. What difference will this make? Best independent game? Well, I gotta give one to Donkey, I think. Lorelei and the Laser Eyes. I still want to play Neva. Just from the title, I'm curious about this. And Annapurna, I do like what Annapurna does. But Animal Well, I did play that through on my channel. Streamed it in its entirety, platinum the game. Gotta give it to Big Mode and such. Animal Well is really, really good. For as small of a file as it is and as cheap as it is, it's such a... There's so many layers to it. There's so fun in the sense of discovery and accomplishment you got. And the mechanics and Animal Well. Such a deep, deep well to delve into. Oh, there we go. Well, we knew it couldn't last forever. Sickening. Server error. You would think that, like, people that are going to be running the Game Awards and have a website, and it's the week of the Game Awards, you didn't stress test your servers, like they can't function? Oh, and it signed me out. That's cute.
One eternity later.
I'm trying to be patient and only click it once. There we go. Took forever. Best debut indie game. Oh, I did hear good. I did want to play Pacific Drive. Didn't play it. And I really wanted to play the Plucky Squire. I love Devolver. Like, usually what they put out is quality stuff. But for best debut, I'm sure if I played it, I'd vote for Plucky Squire. I'll have to go Animal Well. I've played Animal Well. Well, but the concept of Plucky Squire is pretty great. Why can't there be more time? I'll have to do Animal Well. I've played Animal Well, so it's only fair. Best mobile game. And it signed me out again. Okay. Next category. Oh, or not. Oh, I'm locked out again? Okay. Well, real talk, I can't even finish voting because there's just a literal server error. I can't even. Maybe I'll record the rest of this video later. I can't even get on the. Oh, are we back in? Sure, we'll try it again. It didn't take my. How many of my last votes did it not even accept? Sickening. Yeah, vote placed. Okay. If I get a server error one more time, it's the end of the video. I'm just telling you now. Next category. Okay, there we go. It's in a video. Cool. Well, that was nice while it lasted. Can I just find a list of them without having to go to the website? See all. Okay. I don't care much about esports, multiplayer. Out of all of those, Helldivers 2. Most anticipated game. I'm most excited out of all of those. Look, you can vote for GTA 6 if you want. I mean, GTA 6 I'm sure will be fun. I'm between Ghost of Yotai and Death Stranding 2. I think just because I'm so curious to see the story and what the experience will be like. Honestly, Death Stranding 2 on the beach for me. Though I am very excited for Ghost of Yotai as well, but Death Stranding 2 is my pick. Action game out of all of those, I'm tempted to vote for Black Myth Wukong, but at the same time, I've seen like snippets of action from Warhammer 40K, and I could easily see that winning. Maybe even Stellar Blade, but I've played Black Myth Wukong, so role-playing. If I had to guess, I would say Dragon's Dogma. Best adaptation out of all of those, I think Arcane, hands down the winner. I did like Fallout a lot. I still need to watch Knuckles and Tomb Raider, but Arcane is a, like, borderline masterpiece, so. Art direction, I think I already voted for that one, but Shadow of the Erdtree. Esports player, don't know. Already voted Games for Impact. Audio design, already voted. Family game out of all of those? Super Mario Party Jamboree, right? If not that, then Astrobot. Fighting game, if I had to guess, I'd say Tekken, like Tekken 8. VR game, don't know enough about those. Esports team, strategy game out of all of those. I am not familiar with any of those titles, I don't believe. And that's it? Okay, well there you go, there you have it. We'll end on the lovely server error. This year, I did play a lot of the new releases. I don't think I played as many games as I wanted to this year. I'm about to move into a new place with my partner, and I'm definitely going to be, I think I'm going to be playing a lot more games next year. I did play quite a few games this year, but it was me working through a list of games that I've been meaning to play for a while, and I'm still working through said list. So I do play new releases when they come out, or like big games when I'm excited about them, but also a lot of those releases aren't ones that are like award-winning types, so take that for what you will. Anyway, might be a shorter video than I anticipated, but thank you guys and gals so much for watching, and we'll all stay tuned for the Game Awards on the night of the 12th. I know for sure we're getting our first trailer for Borderlands 4, so I'm looking forward to that. I'm sure we'll see more about Death Stranding 2, maybe even more from OD, since Kojima is one of the presenters that night. And then one can hope, and my guess is we're getting to be about that time for more information on Resident Evil 9. There have been a lot of rumors and like quote-unquote potential leaks like circulating around the community. So I don't know if those will hold any water. Maybe we'll see some Ghost of Yotai gameplay. I don't know. We might even have some world premieres, some surprises. I know Naughty Dog is working on a new IP. I mean, I love them, but I'm glad they're finally moving on past Uncharted and Last of Us to something else new. But it's an award show, so I hope there's a focus on that. I think last year, as fun as it was, they made a mistake by not having the focus be as much on the actual award aspect and celebrating the ones that are creating all these games. But that being said, I am always excited to see what big world premieres do come from the Game Awards. So we'll see you guys later, but check it out when it premieres that night or watch it shortly after. I don't know, but thank you guys again so much for watching. Stay tuned for the next episode of whatever I make next, and goodbye, travelers.